Good morning, everyone. Today, we will explore the concept of business environment, which plays a crucial role in shaping business decisions and strategies. Understanding the business environment helps companies navigate opportunities and challenges effectively. So, what will be our learning objectives for today? So, number one will be define the business environment and its components. Number two is explain the importance of analyzing the business environment. Number three is identifying the key factors that influence businesses. And the fourth will be discuss how companies adapt to environmental changes. So let's start with what is the business environment? The business environment refers to all external and internal factors that affect a company's operations, growth, and profitability. It includes competitors, customers, suppliers, government policies, economic conditions, technology, and social trends. So, what are the two main components of the business environment? First is internal environment, and the second is external environment. So, what is internal environment? Factors within the company that can be controlled, such as employees, management, company culture, and internal policies. And by external environment, we mean factors outside the company that influence operations but cannot be directly controlled, such as economic conditions, government regulations, competitors, and consumer behavior, of course. So let's take an example. A company like Apple is influenced by both internal factors, for example, innovation, leadership, and external factors. And what are those? That are global supply chain and economic downturns. So, next, we'll move on to the importance of analyzing the business environment. So, understanding the business environment helps businesses, for example, identifying the opportunities and threats, make strategic decisions, ensure compliances, and gain competitive advantage. So, we'll go one by one. What is identifying opportunities and threats? We all know that knowing market trends and our competitors help businesses seize opportunities and mitigate risks. If a company knows or understands who are the risk factors or who are the competitors, they can easily mitigate the risk. Second is make strategic decisions. Companies can plan for expansion, diversification, or cost cutting based on environmental analysis. We'll do environmental analysis on the later stage of our lecture. So, third is ensure compliance. So, what is the compliance? Understanding the legal and regulatory framework prevent businesses from facing legal issues. Each business have to follow certain legal and regulatory frameworks. So what are those? Though they have to maintain a proper documentation, a proper legal work, and regulatory framework. So number four is gain competitive advantage. Adapting to market changes quickly helps businesses stay ahead of the competitors. So, for example, um, Netflix adapted to technological advancements by shifting their from DVD rentals to online streaming, ensuring its survival and success. So we have seen a drastic change or a curve in the change for the Netflix. So Netflix business are at present is the topmost earning business. So they have adopted a severe online streaming changes, shifting from DVD, and their survival rate is the highest at present. So moving to the next factors, the key factors affecting the business environment. So let's do one by one. What are the factors that affect business environment? So number one is economic factors. So what are economic factors? Inflation rate, interest rates, economic growth, exchange rates, and unemployment level influences business profitability. For example, high inflation increases cost, making products more expensive. Sorry. And the second is political and legal factors. What are political and legal factors? The government policy changes, taxations, labor laws, trade regulations impact business operations. So all these factors impact business operations. For example, changes in tax rates affect company profit and pricing strategies. So coming down to the third point, technological factors. So we know that at present we are in the advanced stage of technological advancement. Everyone is talking about AI and automation. So advancement in technology in every business can lead to innovation, automation, and improved business efficiency. So, for example, AI and automation helps business reduce. What can they reduce? They can reduce cost, improve productivity, increase efficiency of work, and several other factors. And number four can be social and cultural factors. So obviously, like consumer preferences, lifestyle changes, and demographic shifts influence demand. So what companies do, they are constantly in running they're constantly fulfilling the customer demand, and the key factors or the key pillars of every business is customer. So companies are trying to fulfill customer preferences. For example, the increasing preferences for sustainable products has forced business to adopt eco-friendly practices. All over the world, we are like hearing, listening, practicing, adopting that eco-friendly products, biodegradable products, so that the environmental hazards can reduce and we can live in a better environment or clean environment. Next, moving down to environmental and ecological factors. So what are environmental and ecological factors? They are climate change, sustainability concerns, and environmental laws, which can impact severely on business operations. For example, companies adopting green initiatives attract environmentally conscious consumers. We are more focused into go green policy. There are, like, we have heard of many movements of go green policy. As for, like, we are practicing digital platform, we are reducing paper. So companies are adopting also green initiative, and consumers are also preferring green, go like environmentally friendly products. So customers are getting conscious day by day. And lastly, competitive factors. What are the competitive factors? The number of competitors, market share, and business strategies influence business success. For example, we all know about the war between Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Constantly, they are into competition to innovate, to stay ahead in the beverage industry. Like whenever Coca-Cola comes up with a new product, a new promotion, and within 1 or 2 days, Pepsi will come up with a new product, new promotion, and new attractive offers. So they are into constant competition to stay ahead in the business industry. So next we'll discuss how businesses adapt to environmental changes. So let's hear about few points. Let's chalk down into few points about our adaptability of business changes. First, we can discuss on the market research and trend analysis. Like companies, every company have a R&D team or R&D section. So companies invest a huge amount in research to understand what the market wants and what their consumer wants. So obviously, if I as a company, I can understand who are my consumers, I can easily reach out to them. My products can be my products can reach to them easily without less investment in promotional strategies. So research is very important in understanding or to do business in this current environmental changes. Second is innovation and technology adoption. Obviously, like businesses are embracing new technology to improve efficiency and remain competitive. So flexible business strategies are, like, the companies are coming up with different flexible business strategies that can adjust pricing, marketing, expansion plans based on market conditions. So, like, followed by this, companies are also focusing on CSR activities. What are CSR? CSR activities are corporate social responsibilities. What is this? Business adopt ethical and sustainable practices to enhance brand reputation. So, what is brand reputation? Brand reputation is how you, as a customer, are seeing my brand as your product. Like, what is my image to you? If my brand reputation is good enough to adapt or to get infused into the market, I am success in the market. So brand reputation is very important, and for this, companies on rigorously, on regular basis, quarterly or annually, or by like monthly, they are practicing few corporate social activities, CSR activities. And lastly, government. Government and industry collaboration. Like, companies at present work with policymakers to ensure compliance and gain industry insights. For example, a private company collaborating with a government firm, understanding or making the process and the legal process and the compliance process easier for both the party, in a way that it not get affected in the market. For example, a very good example we have, that is Tesla. Tesla continuously innovates in electric vehicle technology to maintain its leadership in the sustainable automobile industry. It is actually at the top. So, like, all the business, like each and every business, whether it is small, whether it is big, or whether entrepreneurs, every business are following norms, they are following regulations, they are following each and every part of their activity to protect the environment, because unless and until the business protect environment, like, they cannot sustain in the market. So to understand, like we can conclude this, what is business environment, we can conclude that business that understand and adapt to the environment will always have a competitive edge in the market. So thank you. We'll next continue in the next class.